31-28. 15 minutes remain. Don't leave us. We've got a barn burner going in Morgantown. The first quarter and a half belonged to West Virginia. They built a 28-3 lead. The second quarter and a half belongs to Marshall. They outscored them 28-0, so here we are.
In every aspect, offensively, defensively, special teams, you name it. West Virginia did not record a first down in the third quarter.
And the movement all over the place, and the flags go with it that follow. And you can see that B.J. Cohen was in the backfield a tad early.
You think this guy's not proud of his football team?
He should be.
Offside. Defense. 5-yard penalty.
That'll be a first down then.
First down.
Mountaineers, led by Mark Bulger.
Is that their first one of the second half?
No, they did on that last drive. Remember, they
that's right.
picked up a first down. But it took them 5 possessions to get that first down in the second half. But there's still plenty of time to turn it around. We have just begun the fourth quarter of play. I'm John Sanders along with Jeff Bostic. Glad you could join us. And you better not leave. Zaraway pounds it down to the 45, then spins away from even more tacklers to get it to the 43-yard line in the arms of John Grace.
Marshall's defensive tackle, Mercer, number 93, had an opportunity. Tried to arm tackle Zaraway. You're not going to bring this kid down arm tackling him.
Hand the ball to Zaraway, trying to get outside. Head down, he pounds his way inside the 40, down to near the 37. B.J. Summers made the tackle, but that should be enough for a West Virginia first down.
And Davy Crockett's here.
The Mountaineers trying to stir things up. They have been on their heels. There's the play action fake. Bulger now out of the pocket, throws it incomplete. He dumped it short, intended to Ivy. Corey Ivy could not hang on. That pocket finally collapsed. It'll be second down and 10. Foreman is in motion. It's Zaraway. Spins off one tackle and down he goes at the 40. Not that time. McLeod makes the hit, but he bounced off of one of his own men trying to get outside.
If you look at these two teams right now, Marshall seems to be the team that's the freshest. They seem to be the one the least affected by the heat.
And that's not what you would expect would happen.
You know what? Solomon Page, his big left tackle, gets driven back in the backfield. He's the one that should get credited for the tackle on Zaraway.
Third down and 13. West Virginia down by 3. We're in the fourth quarter, out of the shotgun. Bulger looking down that far sideline. Pass is incomplete. Just out of the reach of Pat Green. It'll be fourth down. You made a good point about Moss. He has so much confidence in his abilities. That's why he will try to field a punt inside the 5-yard line.
All great players do. When you see the great players, there's no situation they don't think they can bring something back. They can't make the tackle, whatever it might be. Great players try and make great plays and often do.
This one kicks into the end zone. It will come out to the 20 with 13:13 to play in the game. A good attempt by the Mountaineers, but Hernandez could not get there. So it'll be from the 20-yard line. And now you know what Coach Pruitt is looking for. Let's have a nice, sustained march. We'll find out if they can do that when we come back to Morgantown on Mountaineer Field after this. An exciting football game.
And every one of the fans at this stadium have gotten exactly what they wanted.
Maybe not everybody at this point.
Well, there's still 13 minutes.
That's right. First and 10. Pennington pumps, then goes down the middle, incomplete. That time Moss slipped and fell down. The pass was a little bit behind him. It will be second down and 10. And of course, with all the passing that we've had, maybe more for West Virginia than we expected this afternoon.
John Wade has got a cramp right now, ladies and gentlemen. He's down on the turf.
And that is the third Thundering Herd player to cramp up. And of course, this is the point of the game where I think most people figured the advantage would be to West Virginia because they're Division 1A. They're generally a little bigger. People think they're better conditioned, but the heart has something to do with it on the other side of that football.
Don't ever underestimate the heart in football, the emotional aspect of it. And I think, you know, as much as the coaches try to duplicate a game, it's not the same speed.
We'll be back. Nothing has changed since we went away because John Wade, the senior center for the Thundering Herd, is still down.
These leg cramps at this time of the year are awfully painful.
He has been down for a while, and of course he is such a key part of this Marshall offense as the anchor to that offensive line. It'll take about 3 men and a small boy to get him off the field.
I talked with him yesterday on the field, and it's amazing to me how big the game has become. This is a center that is 6'6", 302 pounds.
What'd you play at?
At my heaviest, I was about 275. But I held very well.
Good point.
I was a professional holder. These hands were the hands of surgeon.
Second down. 10 yards to go. We are back underway. Pennington is rolling, firing. Did he make a catch? No. Moss could not out at the 33-yard line. That would have been enough for a first down. Instead, it is 3rd down and 10. And Moss is heading back to the locker room, apparently. Let's see if we can spot something. Not Moss. Wade is heading back to the locker room. This is Moss. He cradled it, but it popped out. Crowd trying to get the defense fired up for West Virginia. On 3rd and 10. 4 wide receivers, shotgun formation. Is it intercepted? It was picked off by West Virginia. The interception by the Mountaineers. That was Nate Terry.
This is a ball that Pennington would love to have back. He tries to force it in there. Nate Terry has been all over the field. Coleclaw can't get the ball away. Great interception by Nate Terry. Big break for this West Virginia team.
The ball is at the 26-yard line. It is 1st and 10 for the Mountaineers. And now the fans are trying to help the offense. Zaraway outside. Splits the defense. Fights his way down to the 22-yard line. Larry McLeod again making the tackle. You talk about a guy that's been all over the field. Number 28 from Marshall has earned his keep today.
150 tackles for this Thundering Herd defense last season. Has led them in tackles the past 2 seasons.
Zaraway powers his way inside the 20. Falls forward to about the 18-yard line, maybe the 17-yard line. They need to get the 15-yard line for the first down as the clock winds down to 12 minutes left in the game.
West Virginia very content trying to play some smash mouth, see if they can't keep the clock moving and get the chains moving and get this thing in the end zone and get the lead back.
3rd down and 2. I think now they're in 4-down territory too, Jeff. If need be. Foreman in motion. Little delay. Zaraway trying to fight for the first down, and he's close. He is so close. You talk about heart. That kid's got some.
That is 2nd, 3rd, and 4th effort.
First down. Again, Foreman in motion. Bolger rolls, throws. He's got a man wide open. 5-yard line. Diving for the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia. Wable, the tight end, gets into the end zone. What a beautiful play. And extra effort by Wable. West Virginia goes back on top.
Do you think Zaraway draws a little bit of attention?
Just a little.
Wable is wide open. Bolger leads him. Look at this effort. Sticks the ball right on top of the pylon. Touchdown.
And the official right there goes up with the hands. The extra point is up and good, and West Virginia is up by 4. The Mountaineers come back after 28 unanswered. A beautiful play, a tremendous effort by Wable, and West Virginia has the lead over Marshall in Morgantown. We'll be back. (35-31). We told you not to leave. Still over 11 minutes remaining. A tremendous effort by Wable, the tight end.
The big tight end, pre-med student. One of those 3 pre-med students on the offense, and everybody knows that offensive players are always much more intelligent than the other side of the ball.
Oh, that's a given.
But this is all set up on that interception by Nate Terry.
That's exactly right. It was a 26-yard 4-play drive, but Nate Terry's interception is the one that put them in business. They punched it in from there. You cannot hide Randy Moss, but they'll wait until the last second before they split off. Moss gets it at about the 12-yard line. 25, spins away from one tackler and gets out across the 30 to the 32. Seth Lyle made the stop on the special teams. The ball spotted at the 32-yard line.
I think we have West Virginia that's offsides.
Okay. That means we're going to do it again, eh? Yep, it would appear we're going to kick over. With 10:58 to play in the game, and West Virginia back on top by 4.
I would be tempted to take the ball at the 32-yard line.
I would too. It's not bad field position. But of course, you don't have number 88.
Yeah, exactly.
Kicks this one pretty good. Yes, well done by West Virginia.
I would have taken the ball at the 32-yard line.
That's what you said. Instead, they'll get it at the 20. 1st and 10 at the 20. Shovel pass, it's loose, and it's going to be incomplete. I tell you, they were very fortunate on that play. 2nd down and 10 from the 20. And the noise level is increasing as the clock winds down. Pennington sets, he delivers the football incomplete. In and out of the hands of Coleclaw, who was stretching out trying to make the catch. Could not. It's 3rd down and 10.
Big down for this Marshall offense. They have been phenomenal on 3rd down.
Well, I tell you what really turned this game around, at least helped get them back in the lead, were those 3rd and longs in that drive midway through the 2nd quarter. They've got another one here. It's 3rd and 10. Moss is the receiver nearest to you at the bottom of the screen. Pennington is going to take timeout. It comes with 10:44 to play. It's 35-31. The Mountaineers leading the Thundering Herd. Stay with us.